Just kind of go into a little bit more on the decision. I know that you and DeMarco's relationship's been really good, healthy down there. Him, as long as Coach Levy, and just the entire OU staff.
When I first got out there, after they offered me, I went on an unofficial visit. That's when I really got close with a lot of, the coaches out there. But mainly, getting out there. I mean, it's cool building relationships with other coaches, but you really want to start that relationship, with the offensive coordinator, the QB, offensive line coach, and the running back coach, and that's where you want to start building that bond, with the relationship with the coaches and also with the teammates, and and they'll go from there, having a relationship, with other people, it can get you really far in life. So,
what kind of recruiter are you as far as now part of the 2024 class? Obviously, there's a bunch of guys in the 2025 class. Kevin will be helping you out here in kind of the same backfield for Carl Albert, but how involved do you get moving forward?
After today, after this commitment, I feel like I'm gonna be really involved in this recruiting, as a recruiter, because I know a lot of guys, that got offered from OUs that I've also seen, like I said, relationships with guys that that we planned on. They already coming, they on the way. They just don't know, but they're on the way. And that's, relationships, like I said, having them relationships can get you far, and that can bring people with you and help out people. So,
specifically with the running back group there, obviously they're going to be recruiting Taylor, they're going to be recruiting Caden. How awesome would that be, I guess, just from a standpoint of trying to build the number one running back class in the country at OU?
Man, that'll be exciting. I mean, having a lot of top running backs, at all at one school, being able to share a rock, especially with guys, that's not selfish with it, and you have it with high character, that's really mature about the game. I think that'll be really exciting. It can go really, really far.
How excited are you to be playing with Kevin now?
Man, I'm really excited, and starting with the day when he came in, he stepped foot in this in the building, in the field house. He really shocked me. And then, the days before, I saw him out there throwing some balls at the OU camp. And, I was really shocked with his game. He's also very mature, at his age group. And, having him as a QB, he can really make a really big impact.
You guys are obviously coming off of a state championship a year ago. The numbers that you put up were quite gaudy. Look at the poster board over there. What is realistic for the next step here as you go into your senior season?
Man, it ain't gonna get no realer than this because having that offensive line, the returning starters, having about 8 returning starters, having that offensive line, and same QB, also a new QB. I feel like we'll adapt to the game, very early, and I feel like we'll make a really big impact on the season, starting off very, very early.
You mentioned SEC over there a little bit being a big part of it. Go into that a little further. How much did that weigh in for you?
Man, with OU going to the SEC, I feel like it'll apply a lot of pressure on me because, I plan on coming in, graduating early, getting in December, going to January. And, as a freshman, I feel like I'm going to have to work, be able to get on the field faster. Once you learn that playbook, the faster you learn that playbook, the faster you get on the field. And, with the SEC, there's a lot of good athletes in the SEC. So, that's the plan, get out there and make something happen. But, that's really shocking with the OU going into the SEC the first year.
Talked about the relationship with Coach Murray. What about just Coach Venables and excited to play for him when that time comes?
Well, Coach Murray, like I said, me and Coach Murray, I feel like we're really close. I don't have to shy away, if I need to ask him anything. And with Coach BV, I love Coach BV. I feel like it's a better relationship with any other coach. But BV, it's a little different, we like to snap each other, like pictures, checking on each other from day to day. And I feel like, that's really great what me and him got going on.
Local schools.
Man, I'm actually excited because, I always watch OU growing up. I love watching Adrian Peterson, with his size and capability, he did it with it. And, seeing a guy that big, it shows that it's possible. So at OU, I always love watching that school growing up. It's a great program. I believe it's a great program, great support system, great standard for success, even the success, as an athlete and academically. And, it's really a blessing, to be here, being able to get the opportunity to go to the school.
If there's one more guy that you'd like to add to this class, who would it be? David Stone, obviously, I'm sure the fans want you to hear, but Is there one guy that you're going to really focus in on?
Yeah, like you said, David Stone is the main key, because once you get David Stone, that can bring a lot of other guys, that he has relationships with, like I said. But Michael, I also want to bring Michael in. He's a great guy. I believe he's very mature. We always played against each other growing up. I love to be able to be on teams with him.
Just to kind of piggyback on what Randall said too, being that all you guys are from Oklahoma, does it mean a little bit more to you guys being able to stick it home and go play for Oklahoma?
Yes, sir. And it's really amazing. Seeing the guys you always grew up with, being successful in life, and all getting the same offer from the same school.